Hello M190 students. Today we're going to learn about active reading strategies. Do you want to become a better, faster reader in English? Reading better and faster has 2 steps. Step 1, be active. This activity will give you 10 strategies for being more active when you read something. Step 2, practice. M190 class will give you lots of practice reading different types of materials. Practice makes perfect. Don't believe me. In the words of former M190 students, one student said, "We got so much to read and so many assignments, but I benefited from them a lot. While reading The Happiness Project, I was amazed at the author's writing. I can't imagine someone's own happiness can be written as long as a book." That was written by MW. Another student said, "I comprehend that vocabulary is the base for comprehension. Unfamiliar words will become holes in the text, and it prevents me from completely understanding what I just read completely. Having a rich vocabulary will help me communicate in a more engaging way. Describing an idea will not be repetitive and more persuasive." Richard Steele said, "Reading is to the mind what exercise is to the body." Here are the instructions for this activity. First, you will listen to the directions. Step 2, you will draw a picture. Step 3, you will write the sentence. Step 4, you will check your work. You want to make sure that you have a copy of the document. I have it here in 2 forms, the Google document form and the Microsoft Word format. If you don't want to print the document, at least look at the format and create your own. You can stop the slideshow now and go get a piece of paper. Okay, are you ready? Let's begin. You will be given instructions to draw some things. Your drawings don't have to be perfect. These are intended to help you remember the steps to be an active reader. On the left side of the paper, please draw a book with a question mark in it. You can see the example here. On the right side, please write, "Before I read, I should ask myself pre-reading questions." Again, you're going to write, "Before I read, I should ask myself pre-reading questions." You may stop the video if you need more time to write this sentence down. Here are some example pre-reading questions. From looking at the book, what am I wondering? What do I already know about this topic? What is this reading probably about? Can I make any predictions? Does this remind me of anything else I've read? Do I know anything about this topic already? Is there anything I would like to ask the author? These are all good pre-reading questions. Ready for number 2? On the left side, please draw a book with a magnifying glass over it, as you see in the picture here. If you need more time to draw your picture, please stop the video. On the right side, please write, "As I read, I will identify and define necessary words." Again, the sentence is, "As I read, I will identify and define necessary words." Actually, you'll find a lot of new vocabulary in each chapter of the Happiness Project. You should set a goal to learn at least 10 new words or expressions from each chapter. Okay, are you ready for your next drawing? On the left, draw a box. In the box, write the word thesis, 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 thesis. That is, in the box, write the word thesis 4 times. You want to find the main idea or the thesis of whatever you're reading. So on the right side, please write, "Find the main idea or thesis of whatever you're reading." Actually, for the Happiness Project, you will write a dialectical journal for each chapter of the book. At the end of each dialectical journal entry, you will write the MIT, the most important thing from each chapter. The MIT is like a short summary of what each chapter was about. Are you ready for the next drawing? On the left side, draw a fluorescent highlighter. Then put a red forbidden sign or prohibited sign over the top, like the picture here. If you need more time, you can stop the recording. On the right side, you should write these two sentences. Put the highlighter down. Avoid highlighting text, especially the first time through. Again, you're going to write, put the highlighter down. Avoid highlighting text, especially the first time through. Now we're on to our next drawing. On the left, please draw a book and a notebook. You're going to draw a book and a notebook. If you need more time, please stop the video so that you can finish your drawing. On the right, you're going to write these two statements. Write questions for yourself in the margins of the book, then answer the questions in a notebook. Again, the first sentence is, write questions for yourself in the margins of the book, then answer the questions in a notebook. If you need more time, you may stop the video. For the next picture, please draw a graph or a chart. There are some examples here. So on the left side, please draw a graph or a chart. On the right side, please write, I can make outlines, flowcharts, or diagrams to help me see things visually. I can make outlines, flowcharts, or diagrams to help me see ideas visually. Are you ready for the next one? On the left, you're going to draw or write what it says with an arrow, what it does with an arrow. Again, you're going to write what it says with an arrow, and then what it does with an arrow. On the right, please write, figure out the main idea, what it says, and then the purpose, what it does, of the paragraph. You want to find out the main idea and then the purpose of each paragraph. For the next drawing, you're going to draw a paper fan. You'll draw one paper fan which is fully expanded and one paper fan which is folded up to be put away. Two paper fans, one paper fan which is fully extended and one paper fan which is folded up, ready to be put away. On the right side, please write a summary of the chapter or article, making ideas small, like folding up a fan. Write a summary of the chapter or article, making ideas small, like folding up a fan. Actually, in the Happiness Project, you're going to write a dialectical journal entry for each chapter after you read it. This is a good way to see if you've understood the reading. You'll take the ideas in the dialectical journal. Are you ready for the next drawing? On the left side, please draw a box. In the box, write the information questions. Write who, when, where, why, what, and how. Be sure to include a question mark here. You're going to write the information questions inside of a box. Who, when, where, how, what, and why. On the right side, please write, I will write my own exam questions based on the readings. Again, please write, I will write my own exam questions based on the readings. referring again to the Happiness Project, you will take a short quiz on each chapter of the Happiness Project after reading that chapter. This is a good way to see if you have understood the reading. On the left, please draw a box, and in the box, please draw your teacher. This is my favorite one. You don't have to write "I love my teacher," but you should draw your teacher then. On the right, please write, "I will teach someone else." I will teach what I learned to someone else. Again, you'll write, "I will teach what I learned to someone else." You and your team will do some activities about the chapters and information in the Happiness Project. Sharing what you know and talking about the book is an active way to remember what you've read. That's it, active reading in 10 steps. So remember, be active whenever you have to do some reading. Practice these 10 steps whenever you read. Do this each time you read anything and you will read faster and better. So, to review, choose the strategies that work best for you when you're reading. The purpose for reading also affects the strategy that you choose. There are several reasons for reading. You may be reading to review. You may be reading for pleasure. You may be reading for information. You may be reading for research. The strategy that you choose is dependent upon the purpose for reading. So thank you very much. If you have any questions, let your teacher know. You're going to post your drawing somewhere close to your desk where you will remember these steps while you're reading. You're also going to submit a picture of your drawing to your teacher for this assignment. Thank you.